40 laps plus on a fuel run. That's asking a lot. Tony Stewart is the race leader. Qualifying here was rained out. He was going to start at the front of the field, but he lost a car in the first practice session here on Saturday. Had to start a backup car at the back of the field. Stewart has led 30 of the 191 laps complete.
What Tony Stewart's crew saw was that Carl Edwards' crew was slowing down, or Carl Edwards was slowing down on the racetrack. Bob Osborne told Carl Edwards, slow down. I don't want to see anything under a 58-second lap. So Carl has taken a lot off his time. Subsequently, Tony Stewart has slowed down. In fact, Carl Edwards just asked on the radio a moment ago, should have let the 48 go by me. They're playing the fuel strategy, Tony Stewart as well, hoping they can all hang on and finish all 200 laps. 7 to go.
4 to go this time.
Let's just watch him and listen. He's going down the straightaway. Oh, it lifted way early. So he's floating that car in an extra
and using no
300
brakes.
feet.
And using no brakes.
Yeah.
He's just floating in there and using no brakes now.
Marty?
And as you would imagine, Tony Stewart, ever the racer, is only quote on the radio, I hate racing like this.
Yeah, he won't hate it if he ends up in victory lane.
No, but it's incredibly hard to break that rhythm this late in the race. His rhythm has been to certain marks, just like Wally talked about earlier. There's marks on the racetrack you want to get to. His rhythm has been within those marks. When you get yourself out of that rhythm, it's hard sometimes.
It's very hard. It's hard to drive a race. It's hard to drive a race car, not 10/10ths.
That's right.
When you got to back off and you got to run 75%, it's very hard to do. You lose concentration. You're so used to just busting on that thing every single lap.
This is great. He's using no brake. Watch his brake thing, man. I mean, he's letting off going into turn 3 over there with nothing.
Last owner driver to win a race, Ricky Rudd at Martinsville in September of 1997.
And you're looking at your fuel pressure gauge right now more than you're looking out the windshield. You're just watching that needle, hoping that it's not going to dive.
But you're looking at it, not wanting to look at it. You don't even want to glance over in that direction, man.
Less than 2 to go. Edwards is 4.4 seconds behind, running about the same speeds as Stewart.
All clear, 40.
Tony Stewart out of the final turn. Made the big move in the offseason.
Here he comes.
To go over to Haas Racing, take over part of the ownership, and Tony Stewart's going to take that team to victory lane.
48's out of gas. See him on the inside there. Listen to the crowd, man.
He ran out of turn 2.
Tony Stewart. This is going to be a fun victory lane. It's amazing all-around effort. Lost a car in practice Saturday, got the backup car on the track, got it some laps, started at the rear of the field, and now he's going to victory lane.
Might be too far back to make it up in 3 laps.
I can remember a race here in Martinsville when 2 of the sport's best went into turn 3 on the last lap, tangled and took each other out, and the guy in 3rd won the race.
Yeah, don't count out Kevin Harvick there in 4th either.
3 to go. Oh, Junior nudged around. He and Logano tangled.
Kozlowski goes around.
Around here. No caution. Keep rolling. Come on. No caution. Need to roll here.
And Stewart trying to get around Jimmy Johnson.
He's got him cleared off 4.
To the lead. Tony Stewart, 2 laps to go. Do they get to the white flag without another yellow? Can Johnson get the Stewart's back bumper? Here they come.
Joey Logano into the wall.
Far in the wall. Turn 3.
White flag's out, though.
Logano still driving around. We are on the last lap. Stewart, Johnson, Gordon. Will there be a bump and run? He's going to try it. Johnson gets there, but not enough. Tony Stewart wins at Martinsville. Clint Boyer spinning around in the final corner. Just shy of the finish. How about Tony Stewart, who's run
Get the flag, man.
so poorly at this racetrack the last couple of races? They got the up front starting spot when qualifying was rained out. They got shuffled back. They used strategy to get back to the front, and a timely win in his bid for the championship.
I've seen some gutsy runs, but that one right there, they dug deep. This whole team did. Tony, by staying on the lead lap when they were trying to lap him, coming around here and working on this car. This is incredible.
Nothing feels better than a win like this.
No, you're talking about them running poorly. Recently, they ran poorly in the middle of this race. Almost getting lapped and then fought back, made some changes. Here they are.
How about a Goodyear winning moment from Tony Stewart?
We gave these fans their money's worth today.
Casey Mears fourth, Kurt Busch fifth, Jamie McMurray sixth. They will green flag this race with 3 laps to go. Now, they were telling Morissette that Tony Stewart was laying back. I don't know. Stewart's got to go a ways to catch Morissette now.
That's going to be borderline on that 38 car. He was definitely below the yellow line.
He was below the yellow line. He would like to give that spot back, Larry, but he can't.
No, they're breathing down his neck.
Morissette comes off turn 2 with a big lead. But that's not good.
If somebody jumps out, here you go. This is what's good right here. If these guys behind you will start racing.
But I guarantee you, Tony Stewart in that 20 car, he knows he can't get far off the bottom, but he's going to have to go to the top if he wants to go around Morissette. Boris puts a block on him. There comes Kyle Busch in the back to the bottom. He's going to push Boris.
2 laps to go.
Now here's where Boris might be a little bit nervous.
Seth and Stewart side by side. Stewart has help.
2 to go.
How would you like to be at least to turn it off into the infield right down there, but you're running 190 mile an hour? You can't. It's 1 to go, and the Busch boys are in hot pursuit.
And here comes Matt Kenseth in that 17 car on the high side. He's getting help from his teammate McMurray in the 26.
Kenseth has never won here, but he's taking the long way around on the outside.
Just remember, it gets really tense coming down the back right here. You start blocking in turn 3. Caution is out.
Caution is out. Will we go to overtime or will the checkered flag wave?
That's it. We were in the white flag lap.
We took the white flag.
The field is frozen at the moment of caution. The yellow flag waves as they come toward the finish line. Tony Stewart and the Home Depot Chevrolet will score the second win of 2006 and the 26th career victory for Stewart.
Here he goes. See him look up and say, how high is this fence anyway?
He scaled that thing pretty rapid.
Oh, he did. That's what winning will do for you.
Tony Stewart climbs the fence and captures the flag.
Yes. Nice job, Brady. The smoker.
That is his signature salute to the fans of this sport.
I think there's a lot of reasons he's happy about this right here, because when you look back at his last 6 races, he has only had 1 top 10 finish.
Well, and Larry, think about this. He's won 4 of the next 6 races, and counting tonight. Last year he won 4 of the last 6 races, counting tonight. So this is his time, baby.
Some drivers will tell you there is no bigger race on the Nextel Cup circuit than this one. The 2.5 miles at the Brickyard.
Great.
Here we go.
Casey got a good start.
11 laps to go.
But Tony, boy, he laid back and got that run between 1 and 2.
Kane trying to hold him off, can't do it. Side by side in front of his sweep. They sweep into 2 and onto the backstretch. Tony Stewart takes the lead at Indy.
That was his opportunity.
Vickers trying to close in that green 25. Kane runs second.
Ooh, Elliott Sadler up high out of the groove. He's got something wrong. Dropping back. Got a flat tire on the 38 car.
Now the short shoe between 1 and 2. That's where his sweet is, right there.
It's like Casey's car's a little bit better than Tony's car in 1 and 2, but Stewart looks a lot better in 4.
Right foot through the floor there.
I can't believe how hard these guys are pushing that gas pedal right now.
And the 9-car Casey Kane is going to have to depend on Tony Stewart having a problem, run out of fuel to be able to catch him.
Stewart leads. 3 to go. Matt.
Bill, if you ask Tony Stewart, he'll tell you the biggest part of his success lies with the man on top of that pit box, Greg Zipadelli. As a special gift to Zippy, when they won the championship, he presented him with a brand new Corvette. If they win this event today, he has another special gift, a $50,000 bonus for allowing him to reach his dream. He only has 3 more laps to go.
Less than that now, Matt. Tony Stewart drives for Joe Gibbs, the Super Bowl winning NFL Hall of Fame coach.
Boy, he's so smooth right now. Concentrating so hard on hitting those marks just right.
2 laps remain in the All-State 400. Been the Nextel Cup bad boy for so many years until this year. Says he just doesn't take things as seriously as he used to. Doesn't let things bother him as much. Is trying to enjoy his successes. When he has a problem, he just tries to leave him behind. He told me in the garage yesterday, instead of being mad about something for 3 days, he just puts it behind him and goes on. Then has 3 more days just enjoying life. He sweeps out of turn 4 and sees the white flag at the same track where his hero A.J. Foyt won before him. Now Tony Stewart is 2.5 miles away from history.
Looking in his mirror every, about 2 seconds right now.
Turn 2 at the Brickyard. Down the backstretch.
This is going to be really, really big for him.
Half a lap to go. The fans cheering. Through turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard. Let the party begin.
Folks, there's one happy race car driver.
Do what you can to save you some fuel here these next 12 laps to try to maintain your gap with him.
I can't do it and maintain the gap, so you got to tell me what's more important to you.
Darian Grubb told me today we can go 55 laps on a tank of fuel. I think that's better than anybody else. You heard him say, save me 10 or 11 more. That would get him to 212, 55 away from 267.
Don't get a speeding penalty here, Tony.
Radio that he might be out of fuel. Hear the engine running.
That's a good thing.
Normal stop, 4 tires. In 3, 2, 1, third track, don't go.
It has been chugging for Tony Stewart on these last laps. Remember, they've had some problems the last 2 pit stops. A little cleaner on the right side this time. A 4-tire change, no other adjustments. The gamble, can they make it to the end on fuel? They're going for it. Tony Stewart, 4 tires and away.
Caution flag is out.
For the rain. Yellow's out for the rain and 3. Here's the leader. Here's the leader.
Wow.
That is actually a break for Tony Stewart.
Yes, it is.
As long as we get back racing.
Stewart to the bottom, 3 wide for the race lead.
3 wide, near bottom, still 3 wide.
Maybe 4 as the 99 comes down the back straightaway here.
Kyle Busch and Keselowski not giving in. Stewart by Busch. Here's Edwards trying to keep pace.
Oh, that's close. Right?
Look at Stewart drive that car.
Wow.
Stewart by Keselowski to the lead.
That's 4 fresh tires working right there.
Edwards racing the 2 for second and trying to keep up.
Oh, here comes Edwards.
Got to run. Looking for second place. Look at the hands inside that 99 car. Fighting for control into the corner.
All clear. Go get the 14 now.
Final lap. Stewart and Edwards, first and second. Winner takes the championship.
It's just the most incredible run I've ever seen out of a race car driver, what Tony Stewart has done in this case and tonight.
Yeah, I think it's the best driving I've ever seen, and Carl Edwards did an incredible job too, but this is the man right here, Tony Stewart.
2002, he was the champion. 2005, he was the champion, those driving for someone else. This time, he's an owner driver, and he's going to become a 3-time NASCAR Sprint Cup champion. Tony Stewart wins it.
So we got it. We got it. We are just a tiebreaker, baby.